Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have a 1v1, once again, in Semoskiy Winter. Our heroes today are going to be HelpingHans, playing for the Germans, and his opponent this time around is going to be Feel Memory Acceptance, playing for the Soviets. Not exactly sure who this is, or if that is his normal name, but pretty good player, so we'll talk about him in a bit. Once again, just reminding people, this is from the Sunday Night Fights Season 5 tournament round of not 128, sorry, that was the last one. Round of 16 from the third qualifier. So yeah, these were best of 3, and, well, we'll see how many games we have. This is game 1 between HelpingHans and Field Memory. So, a little bit about the players. HelpingHans, very well-known player. He is currently ranked number 2 at the time of casting this in his German play. So, very strong first game for him with his preferred faction. Not falling behind on his Soviets, but we'll talk about that on game 2. And for Field Acceptance Memory, like I said, he is no scrub. Like I said, I don't know exactly who he is, but this is a player who is currently ranked 11th for his Soviet play, so not an easy fight. So, yeah. Well, anyways, enough of that. Let's take a look at the game and see what has been going on. We have a very interesting opening here by HelpingHans. We see Tier 1 going down like you would normally expect. 2 Grenadiers coming out of that, but the third unit is actually a sniper. So, kind of going for the original Vico, you know, Volks sniper, probably MG as a 4th unit, but we'll see what comes out. Not the same thing, considering that these are Grenadiers, but, you know, the same principle behind it. Field Memory for his part is just going for conscripts. Already 3 conscripts on the field, and the 4th one is about to hit, although it's still a couple seconds out. Should be popping down this road. Let's see as the units materialize in front of us. And there they go. So 4th conscripts on the field. Center map, we have the first engagement. Conscripts and Grenadiers duking it out in the center. Grenadiers race into the church and deny the conscripts that position. Conscripts might have Molotovs, but doesn't look like Field Memory has actually researched that just yet. So, yeah, I guess in this case we're not going to be seeing a Molotov land in the church. Conscripts take position, I mean not possession, in the wall, getting a little bit of heavy cover. And manage to capture the point before the Grens jump out. Now 2 against 1 with the Grens. Second conscript squad moving in for support, but the 2-on-1 Grens are going to whittle down this forward conscript squad, forcing it to retreat down to 3 men, so the second one backpedals and makes it to the other side of the river, while, well, actually just stands there. I thought it was going to continue on its way. Sniper now in the map, and we see the 3rd unit actually being another Grenadier squad, so just wanting that extra, well, firepower, essentially. Snipers are nothing if not firepower, right?
We are losing a sector.
So Grant's pushing to the frontal cutoff point for Field Memory, while Field Memory as well is going for HelpingHans' cutoff. This will have a little bit more of an effect against HelpingHans, considering he has 2 points in the center, but not much else that is lost. Sniper taking some shots at the conscripts in the front of the base, forcing them to backpedal and head back home. And the sniper is now traversing the center. While cloaked conscripts moving up actually catch the sniper out in the open. Sniper jumps into the house. We'll be able to take some shots at the conscripts as they approach. There goes 1 conscript falling instantly. 2 Grenadier squads moving up to intercept. Is a Molotov going to go down? No Molotov. Second shot by the sniper. Down goes another conscript, and it forces it to retreat off of the field. Up north, behind enemy lines, we see these conscripts just running through the ice. Sniper taking some more shots at the infantry as they approach, and that is against this conscript squad that loses 1 man somewhere around here. Sniper pops out. Sniper got grazed by a bullet there a little bit. More shots landing at the conscripts, taking the strategic point. Pyos in the way of these conscripts, making sure that nothing gets out of the sight of HelpingHans. And then another conscript squad up north going for the fuel, while the Grenadiers are moving right on top of them to stop them from capturing that point. Although they stopped, there they go. They stopped a little bit short of the point, but now they are right on top of it. So Grens and conscripts fighting it out in the front of the base. Sniper moves over to the left-hand side, taking some shots at the conscripts. 3-2 against the Pioneers, but with the support of the sniper, the Pyos will win that fight. Down goes 1 more conscript, and they are in full retreat from the base. 3 against 4 for the conscripts, and up north, the conscripts actually managed to push away that Grenadier squad down to 2 men. So the conscripts will end up capturing that point. Combat engineers with flamethrower jump into the church, and the sniper cloaks in the light cover and vaults over the fence, taking another shot at the conscripts at the front of the base, it looks like. While the Garens are taking possession in the house. There goes the flamethrower burst. Down to 2 men on that Grenadier squad. Probably gonna force it to retreat. Down to 1 man. If he doesn't retreat, he is gonna lose that squad. There he goes on the retreat. Can he make it out alive against the flamethrower? Sniper takes a shot at one of the combat engineers. And the last Grenadier barely makes it out alive. Caught a little bit of fire, but considering he's running through the snow, he's fine. Sniper moving around in light cover in cloak, making sure that he doesn't get spotted. He is now traversing the heavy snow. And we have a Soviet scout car hitting the field right in front of the Grenadiers. There goes the Faust, nice hit. And the, what is that inside? A combat engineer, probably getting upgraded with a flamethrower. Sniper is dead. Wait, where is the sniper? No, it's over here. Wait, is that a brand new sniper? Oh, that is quite unfortunate for Helping Hans. He did lose his sniper over here. Got caught by somebody, probably these conscripts that were nearby. And got shot quite dead. Did get out the second replacement sniper, but I think he was probably banking on having 2 snipers, so a little bit of a wrench thrown in his strategy there. Grenadiers jumping into the church. Combat engineers with flamethrowers force them to get out of there and leave the confines of that structure. Conscripts jumping into the church. No, combat engineers actually jumping into the church themselves, forcing the Rens to probably throw a rifle nade. There goes a rifle nade, and the combat engineers just simply jump out. Hit goes into the church. Does a little bit of structure damage on the roof, but not much else. Combat engineers with flamethrowers are in that scout car for field memory, and we have tier 2 and a scout car for Helping Hands going down. Let's see if he actually goes for the upgrade. He does have enough munitions to get that autocannon and make it into a 2-2. But we'll see. So we now see Helping Hands shifting his forces to the south. He lost the engagement in the center simply by losing that sniper. He did take quite a bit of damage, but just retreated all the other squads. But the sniper was a critical loss there. Without that, he's not able to do that much pressure. And we now see that Field Memory got himself his own doctrine, and that is the Guard Rifle Combined Arms Tactics, and put a guard squad out on the field. However, yeah, the scout car is actually with the guards. The guards make it what is popularly known as a Marcus car. And there goes the PTRS rifle doing incredible damage to the German scout car. The Soviet scout car taking quite a beating to the autocannon as Helping Hands manages to micro it very nicely out of the way. And it is going to get Fausted. It's trying to back off, skidding through the ice, and manages to barely make it out alive. Very low in health, in fact. Grenadiers decide to retreat. Oh, nice nade there by Field Memory. Unfortunately, though, that nade is not impressive. And does a little bit of damage. Down goes one Grenadier, but the rest make it out alive. Had it been a bundle nade, well, that would have been quite a beating. Grens holding up in the house in front of Hans's exit. And now getting surrounded by both conscripts and guards rifles. Second Pio squad gets produced to be able to get that scout car up and running in very quick succession. And we have a Panzer Grenadier squad getting produced to be able to deal with all those Soviet infantry. And as well, potentially get a Shrek upgraded, and take out those scout cars. So the Soviet scout car is back at base. Not really repaired or anything, it's just sitting there with a sliver of health. But we see Field Memory going for tier 2. So tier 1, not tier 2, tier 3. Tier 1 into tier 3, very risky strategy, but very aggressive. Getting those T-70s out and T-34s can quickly overwhelm your opponent if he doesn't deal with them in a quick manner. Conscript squad down to 1 man, getting shot by the sniper and the Grens, but barely makes it out alive. We now see the Soviet scout car doing a drive-by flaming. And a nice nade there by the guards right on top of the 3 men, and down goes the Grenadier squad. Very nice move there by Field Memory. Taking a rifle nade in return, losing a lot of guards to that, but 2 of them make it out alive and retreat, allowing the squad to make it back home. Panzer Grenadiers hitting the field, and they are just running straight into the center. The scout car continues to backpedal and back off. The other Soviet scout car still at a sliver of health, just moving around, scouting apparently. really not being able to do much. And the Panzer Grenadiers now getting stopped by the flamethrower in the church. German scout car pushes into the center. We'll be able to do quite a bit of damage to those combat engineers. But it looks like he's actually hunting scout cars. We have German scout car right there in the ice, and there goes the German scout car opening up on the Soviet scout car. A lot of damage going down to about half health. More burst off the autocannon, and down goes the Soviet scout car. Nice pickup there for Helping Hands. Gets himself veterancy 2 on his own scout car. That means that it has, well, it says gain sighting, vehicle sighting, and weapon accuracy. So what that means is that it gets a 30% accuracy buff and a 30% sight range increase. So, you know, makes it a better scouting scout car. So right-hand side, Pio's capping, and we have a conscript squad behind enemy lines just capturing territory for Field Memory. Field Memory doing quite an excellent job at, well, holding most of the map. Helping Hands is having quite a bit of trouble here, just getting in, and he has suffered some key losses, losing 2 Grand Squads already, and a sniper is quite a lot to lose at this stage of the game, especially since Field Memory hasn't really lost anything in his part. We also have a T-70 on the field that is currently heading over to the right-hand side, might run into those Pios and potentially kill them. Although Pios are probably going to retreat because of the infantry that are right on top of them. Or they're just probably going to get killed if they don't retreat. There goes the retreat. Can they make it out alive? It looks like they will. There is a Panzer Grenadier squad on the right-hand side. That Panzer Grenadier squad is a key target to the T-70. The T-70 notices the Panzer Grenadiers and is now going straight at them. Still shooting at the Pios for some odd reason, but the Panzer Grenadiers instantly retreat, noticing that there is nothing they can do against that. T-34 is on the field as well for Field Memory, so he has that advantage simply because he's being able to hold the fuels. And Helping Hands instantly starts producing himself a pack gun so that he can try to keep those tanks at bay. Tier 3 still not down for Helping Hands, so he doesn't really have much of an option as far as mobile anti-tank. Sorry, my brain. The 222 is capable of dealing with a T-70 if the T-70 is, you know, dumb. T-70 can take it out a little bit quicker, but it does do a lot of damage, and also does damage to the T-34, but that is just support damage. Obviously, it's a scout car, and shots from those vehicles will kill it very, very quickly. So, Sniper pushes into the center and taking some shots at the Guards rifles. We see Grenadiers pushing forward, supported by Panzer Grenadiers, and the German scout car. German scout car moves up and takes some shots at the T-34, and it does a sliver of health. You can see there about, I don't know, 1% damage going down on that T-34. And the Grens continue to get slaughtered down to 1 man. Pioneers take a shot as well and get damaged. Pack gun moves into the field, takes a shot at the T-34, but misses, and the T-34 just simply backs off. Second shot goes down, penetrates the frontal armor, and brings it down to about 80% health. Nice shot there by the T-34, nailing 2 of those Panzer Grenadiers. Conscripts with CPSA just pushing forward now on top of the Panzer Grenadiers, and the Snipers just continues to shoot as much as he can, but the Conscripts are going to get into the house and potentially kill that Sniper. If it doesn't back off, they're going to get into the house. This is a very critical situation for Helping Hands. No, it looks like he's not even going to get into the house. The Panzer Grenadiers are going to get in the house, and they're going to start slaughtering those Conscripts. There goes the Sturmgewehrs. The Conscripts decide to jump back on the other side of the fence and instantly retreat down to 2 men. Panzer Grenadiers also intercepting. Can they kill him off? They only have veterancy 1 and no armor bonuses, but with the amount of health they had, it looks like they're barely going to make it alive with 1 man. T-70 set up behind the house, shot blocking that pack. Always remember that you can shoot or attack around. So if you just attack right here where the T-70 would be, there we go. That's what Helping Hands is doing. You could potentially hit it, so very nice there. Unfortunately though for Helping Hands, he's essentially base pinned. Has both tanks, light ones and medium ones, in the front of his base, just stopping everything. And he has infantry harassing his northern approach. Combat engineers and conscripts currently retreating. So, Field Memory in a very comfortable position with a lot of fuel income. He is already up to 97. So it means he could get himself another T-34 if he wants to. He already has a second T-34 that has just hit the field. And yeah. very difficult situation here. Demo charge laid down. Pios running right on top of the demo charge. Is field memory actually going to detonate it? It is only a Pio squad, so he might be thinking that it's not worth it. But they're sitting right on top of it. It is a very tempting thing to do here.
You want something? Manufacturing capability has been increased. Territory taken. Push on.
Well, oh, there it goes.
Our brave infantry is dying.
Okay, well, I thought he wasn't going to detonate it because he saw it was a Pio squad and didn't want to risk it. But takes out an entire Pio squad, and the Gren's moving to replace them, finishing capturing the point and actually taking heavy cover in the crater with the limbs of their fallen comrades.
We've captured pioneers of
Right hand side, Panzer Grenadier squad actually dodges a demo charge there.
infantry squad.
And the T-70 finds the German scout car, takes a shot at it, destroys it. The actual gun destroys the main gun, and a second shot finishes off the burning wreckage.
Inside.
German half-track did get called in by Helping Hands. He wanted to have a little bit more, but
Promotion received.
not entirely sure what that was about over here.
To steal our sector.
Demo charge got detonated, but there was nothing on top of it for them to do, so I don't know.
They're shooting at
Panzer Grenadiers trying to capture that munitions point, end up retreating. And Soviet scout car still on the field, back behind enemy lines. So guard rifles push up, conscripts continue to push as well, and the the T-34 moves past the enemy defenses, gets behind the pack gun, and is now going to harass probably into the enemy base. Takes a shot at the half-track as it passes. The pack gun sets up once again, takes another shot at the T-34, and the T-34 makes it out of there with about 25% health left. Second T-34 just holding position on the edge of the ice. Pack gun actually notices him and turns to face him, and then the T-34 gets the hell out of there.
defensive smoke now available for armor.
Fortified armor doctrine getting selected for Helping Hands. Could eventually get himself an elephant if he wanted to with that, but that's a little bit ways off in both manpower, and he doesn't have the command points yet. And I meant fuel, not manpower, but anyways. So conscripts push forward, get an 18-8 off on the half-track, end up retreating. Panzer Grenadiers pushing on the guards. Nice nade there by the guards. The T-34 nails the Panzer Grenadiers, killing 2 of them in one shot. And the guards rifle push forward, cutting off once again Helping Hands from the very small amounts of territory he has in his control, which is only 2 sectors. So triple cap right now. Helping Hands is down to 263 points, while field memory is sitting comfortably at 460. Another Panzer Grenadier squad getting produced. Field memory up to 3 T-34s now. Can get himself a 4th one if he wanted. He already has 120 fuel. And manpower enough to build it as well. T-70 going up to the north. Gonna sneak behind enemy lines and try to get maybe a kill on something. The German pack gun is nowhere to be seen. It is way up front over there, so nowhere near to defend his base. The T-70 just takes a couple shots at the base sector, doing a little bit of damage to the bunkers, and then backs off. Pack-on sets up at the approaching T-34. T-34 moves past its arc of fire and is going to be taking out that German half-track. Down goes the half-track. The Pack-on takes another shot at the T-34. T-34 loses its main gun with that shot, but ends up barely making it out alive. The Shreks and the Pack-on did quite a number to it, but it's still alive, meaning that it's going to get repaired. There's a repair station pretty much over here down south, with this T-34 already back to full strength. And another T-34 has just hit the field, as I assumed. So yeah, I don't really see any way that Helping Hands can recover from this. That is 4 T-34s on the field right now, with a T-70 on top of that just to boot. And all he has to deal with it is a pack and a pair of Shreks. Pios poking into the center, wanting to see if they can spot any mines with their minesweepers and capture the point. They do manage to decap the point, slowing down the ticking to 2 points per tick, but they still have to back off and retreat in the face of all this infantry. Soviet scout car just sitting around there, hasn't actually done much. Not sure. Yeah, I think this is the one still been alive all the time. But anyways, T-34s go in force at the same time, straight at the pack gun. Pack gun doing quite a bit of damage to one of the T-34s. Second T-34 moves behind it, so now the pack gun is completely surrounded. Does get Veteran C3 doing a very nice shot there at this T-34. T-34 loses its engine. It's a destroyed engine. You can see it on fire there. But it is still alive, not out of control, still has a gun. And a Shrek goes off from the Panzer Grenadiers, abandoning the tank, which means that Field Memory can pretty much pick it up again. If HelpingHans manages to push away this assault, effectively, he could potentially get himself, you know, a free T-34, but I don't think that's going to be happening. Guards Rifle force away the Panzer Grenadiers. The two T-34s are going straight at the Panzer Grenadiers. They hit retreat right on time because the T-34 was gunning for them straight to, you know, to crush them, you know, roll them over. Stug getting produced for HelpingHans, surprises the T-70 in the base, and manages to bring it down to about 5% health. Can the Shreks kill it off? No, the Shreks end up dying. Stug does manage to snipe it, and down goes the T-70. But with three T-34s still left on the field, Field Memory is, you know, very confident, continues to push forward. The Stug needs to continue to backpedal and face its gun towards the T-34s to be able to do much once it gets surrounded and, you know, circle strafe. That is it for the Stug. Stug continues to back off, taking two very nice shots at those T-34s. T-34 now down to about 20% health. There goes the ram. Can he get it off? He does get off the ram. That is quite unfortunate for HelpingHans. The T-34 is now in his base with a sliver of health. Could potentially get taken out if he upgrades to Shreks, which he can. And he decides to throw in the towel because that is all that was left. So very nice game there for Field Memory. Very unfortunate for HelpingHans. He ended up losing, but yeah, very aggressive play style. And yeah, I mean, a couple key situations there early on, especially the losing of the sniper. I think if he had kept that sniper with the second one added on, might have been a different game, but we shall never know. So game one goes to Field Memory, and hopefully HelpingHans can turn it around, and we will see ourselves on, you know, an ace game in this round, but who knows. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the game. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me, go ahead and send them to the email that I will put in the description. Also, as far as the description goes, make sure that you check out CoH2.org's Facebook page, which I will link in the description as well. Go support them, leave a like, support, you know, the site that is giving you all these replays and the awesome tournament from the Sunday night fights. So once again, if nothing else, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.